Beauty in Africa can scare you, not because of fear, but because of the unique and extraordinary way each culture celebrates identity through body transformations that challenge our understanding of what is beautiful. Today, you will learn about scary traditions on this continent that will leave you extremely shocked. Join us and let's go. Number 17. Shaved heads. In Zulu culture, a shaved head is more than just an aesthetic choice. It's a powerful statement of identity. Young, unmarried women shave their heads to indicate their readiness for marriage, while married women keep the style as a sign of respect for their husbands and ancestors. In some regions, traditional healers keep their heads shaved to symbolize their connection to ancient wisdom. Warriors historically shaved their heads as a demonstration of strength and readiness for battle. Today, this practice has evolved into a contemporary statement of confidence and self-acceptance, challenging conventional standards of beauty. Number 16. Skull stretching. Now hold your jaw because this is going to make your jaw drop. The Mangbetu people of the Democratic Republic of Congo have created one of the most impressive practices in Africa, skull elongation, known as lepombo. It's like a natural crown that doesn't need any jewelry. The shape of the head itself is the jewel. The process begins when babies are just 1 month old. Mothers carefully wrap their little ones' heads with special fabrics, taking advantage of the fact that their skulls are still malleable. Over the course of 2 years, they gently mold them until they achieve that elongated shape that is synonymous with beauty, prestige, and intelligence. The most incredible thing? The brain naturally adapts to this new shape, continuing to develop normally. The Mangbetu women don't stop there. They've created a special hairstyle that further enhances this unique feature. They wrap their hair around a cone-shaped frame, securing it with clips to create a crown-like look. When they walk, it's like watching queens walk by. This unique look has garnered so much attention that it has even inspired artists and fashion designers around the world. Number 15. Lip plates. Deep in the Omo Valley of Ethiopia, the Mercy and Surma women carry on a tradition that will leave you speechless. Labrets, also known as labrets, are not just decorations. They are true works of art that tell stories of strength and determination. Around the age of 15, young women begin a transformative journey when their lower lips are pierced. Over time, larger and larger discs are inserted, eventually reaching impressive sizes. The size of the lip plate carries a deep meaning in these communities. The larger the disc, the higher the social status of the woman, even influencing the marriage dowry, traditionally paid in heads of cattle. During important ceremonies and when serving meals to their husbands, women display their plates with pride, removing them only for intimate moments. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 14. Ochre hair. In the heart of Namibia, Himba women have created a unique beauty signature using oatjees, a red paste made from ochre, animal fat, and aromatic herbs. Every morning, they gather to apply this mixture to their hair, skin, and clothes, transforming themselves into living works of art. Oatjees is more than just aesthetics. It's a natural sunscreen, insect repellent, and cleansing method in a region where water is scarce. The red color symbolizes the blood of the earth, connecting women to ancient powers of fertility. The clay-coated hair forms distinctive curls called ozondumbo, which mark different stages of a woman's life in Himba culture. Number 13. Sharp teeth. Deep in Uganda, the Maasai people take the perfect smile to a whole new level. Instead of going for straight white teeth, they opt for something a little more daring. Lower teeth removed and upper canines sharpened to fangs. No joke. This procedure is done during adolescence and marks the entry into adulthood. The Maasai believe that sharp teeth not only enhance beauty, but also serve as protection against disease. The process is performed by tribal experts using traditional tools. The most amazing thing? Even with modernization, many young Maasai are keen to keep this tradition alive, proud to show off their unique smiles that tell stories of courage and cultural identity. Number 12. Body painting. In Ethiopia, the Karo are true artists when it comes to body painting. Using a mixture of white chalk, red ochre, black charcoal, and yellow iron, they transform their bodies into living canvases that change daily. Each color has its own meaning. White for peace, red for strength, black for battle, and yellow for prosperity. The paintings aren't random. They follow specific patterns that indicate everything from a person's mood to important events in the community. During harvest festivals, the Karo go all out with their paintings, creating elaborate designs that seem to pop off the skin. The coolest part? The paintings change depending on the occasion, so it's like having an endless wardrobe painted right onto your skin. Number 11. Neck stretch. In southern Africa, Ndebele women have taken body jewelry to a whole new level. From the age of 5, girls begin wearing brass rings around their necks, known as inzila. Over time, more rings are added, weighing up to an impressive 20 pounds. Rings are not just accessories. They are symbols of wealth, social status, and commitment to cultural heritage. Married women sport more elaborate sets, which include not only brass, but also colorful beaded hoops called igolwani. The presence of these rings shapes not only their physical appearance, but also the way they move, giving them a unique and majestic posture. Number 10. The charm of curves. In Mauritania, being thin has been out of fashion for centuries. There, the curvier you are, the more beautiful you are considered. Families even have fattening rooms, where girls consume up to 16,000 calories a day. That's like eating 32 Big Macs. The menu? Lots of milk, dates, and couscous. In the Bodi tribe of Ethiopia, men also take part in this weight-gaining competition. During the Kai ceremony, they spend months consuming only blood and milk to become more robust. The winner, the one with the most impressive curves. Stretch marks, which are hidden elsewhere, are celebrated here as beauty marks that further enhance the body. Number 9. Scarification. The Dinka, Nuer, and Karo tribes have transformed the art of scarification into a silent language that screams history and tradition. Using precise techniques passed down through generations, master craftsmen create geometric patterns on the skin that become permanent marks of honor and identity. Nuer warriors display parallel lines on their faces, while the Dinka prefer elaborate designs on their foreheads. The scarification process is a rite of passage that young people eagerly await. Each scar tells a story. Each pattern preserves a piece of tribal history. Karo women, for example, have intricate designs inked on their torsos and backs, creating living galleries of art that showcase their resilience and enhance their natural beauty. Number 8. Beads on the waist. The Yoruba women of Nigeria hide one of the most fascinating secrets of African beauty beneath their clothes. They are the waist beads, small jewels that carry powerful meanings. Each color tells a story. Red for passion, blue for loyalty, green for abundance. It is like a private rainbow that only you and those close to you know. When a girl becomes a woman, she gets her first set of beads. Over time, more strands are added to celebrate weddings, births, and personal achievements. But it's not just about beauty. These beads are smart. They work like a natural scale. If a person gains or loses weight, they immediately feel the difference in the balance of the beads. What's more, the soft sound they make when they move is considered super seductive. Number 7. Facial tattoos. In Nigeria, Yoruba women transform their faces into living books through intricate tattoos. Every line, every dot, every symbol tells a different story. Tattoos are not just decorative. They are codes that reveal family lineage, social status, and even personal achievements. The process begins in childhood, with simple patterns that become more elaborate as the person grows older. The artists, usually older women in the community, use techniques passed down through generations to create these permanent masterpieces. And don't think you can just do any old design. Each region has its own specific patterns, so unique that you can tell where someone comes from just by looking at their facial tattoos. Number 6. Hamer clay wigs. In Ethiopia, Hamer women have developed a unique technique of creating wigs using red clay, butter, and ochre. The hair is braided into hundreds of small cords, each covered with this special mixture that hardens over time. The braids end in small clay balls decorated with shells and seeds. The result is a natural helmet that protects from the sun and also serves as a cooling system. The clay keeps the head cool even on the hottest days. Each woman has her own braid pattern, as unique as a fingerprint. Number 5. Wodabi face painting. Among the Wodabi, a nomadic tribe from Niger, there is a festival called Garawal that turns everything you imagine about beauty pageants upside down. The men are the ones who adorn themselves to impress the women. For days, they spend hours preparing, painting their faces with elaborate patterns using red ochre, white powder, and black charcoal. Most interestingly, they primarily emphasize their eyes and teeth, as they believe these are the most attractive features. Participants also wear feathers on their heads, colorful necklaces, and makeup that makes their faces appear more elongated and symmetrical. During the festival, They form a line and dance for hours, rolling their eyes, showing their white teeth, and making specific expressions that are considered extremely attractive in Wodaabe culture. The women, who are the judges of this unique contest, choose the men they consider most beautiful, often basing their decisions on the participants' height, the whites of their eyes and teeth, and the gracefulness of their movements during the dance. Number 4. Nose piercings. Some people think that nose piercings are a modern fad, but in Africa, that's ancient history. The Fani people of West Africa have transformed the practice into an art form so sophisticated it will leave you speechless. Imagine gold rings with designs so intricate they look like metal lace, each one telling a different story about the wearer. In North Africa, Berber communities take this tradition even more seriously. Silver rings are passed down from mother to daughter as true family heirlooms. And not just any piercing. Each side of the nose has its own meaning. Some tribes prefer the left side because they believe it connects with feminine energy. Others choose to pierce the middle of the nose to create a look that no one will forget. Number 3. Ear discs. The Mercy people of Ethiopia don't stop at lip modifications. They are also masters in the art of expanding their earlobes. Using discs that can grow to the size of small plates, this practice transforms the ears into true works of art. The process begins in adolescence, when small cuts are made in the earlobes, and gradually larger discs are introduced. The discs are made from natural materials like wood and clay, decorated with intricate designs that tell stories about the community. The larger the disc, the higher the social status of the person. It's like having a walking billboard of your social status hanging from your ears. And don't think it's easy. Wearing these discs requires practice, balance, and an extra dose of confidence. Number 2. Ears that tell stories. You know those stories that are passed down from generation to generation? For the Maasai of Kenya and Tanzania, they hang from their ears. The elongated lobes are like open books that reveal everything about the person. The process begins in adolescence, when young people get their first piercing. From then on, it's a journey of patience. Small sticks give way to increasingly larger pieces. The elongated ears are truly works of art, decorated with colorful beads that shine under the African sun. What's more, the size of the elongation and the decorations are secret codes that reveal whether the person is single, married, or widowed. Each Maasai community has its own specific patterns and materials. It's like a cultural ID that everyone carries in their ears. Number 1. Traditional belts. It seems like a modern invention to wear shapewear? Not at all. In South Africa, Zulu women have an ancient technique that will make you rethink everything you know about body shaping. Young Zulu women receive their first traditional shapewear during their transition ceremony, and it's no ordinary gift. It's the beginning of an incredible journey of body transformation. In Kenya, there is a special version called a buer, a type of corset that is passed down from mother to daughter as a sacred heirloom. And don't think it's just a piece of clothing. Each corset is a work of art with unique patterns that tell stories about the region it comes from. Some are worn from puberty onwards, others only on special occasions. But they all have an interesting detail. You can tell if a woman is married just by looking at the style and width of the corset. Which of these items we showed you today shocked you the most? Tell me in the comments below. Are you seeing this video that is now appearing on the screen? Take advantage and click on it to watch it right now. Take advantage of the fact that I have separated it especially for you. Well, that's it, and until next time, curious one.